Welcome to Derrick Solves the Internet, a show where I give unsolicited and highly unprofessional advice to random internet users, and today we have a great one. If you are new to the channel, I'm a comedian who spent the last 13 years traveling across this great country telling jokes to strangers for money. So if you like comedy and you like hearing other people's crazy stories to make your own lives feel just a little bit better, consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss a video. Also, if this video makes you laugh even a little bit, please hit that like button. It costs you nothing and it helps YouTube realize that my videos don't suck. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the story. This story comes from Reddit's relationship advice. It is a 23-year-old female asking a question about her 24-year-old boyfriend. This is the title. This is what drew me into this story. Me, a 23-year-old female, and my boyfriend, a 24-year-old male, measured his penis. I wanted to do it because I think it's hot. He told me a while ago it was 6.5 inches, but when I measured it, it was 5.5 inches. He's mad at me. Well, yeah, no shit. He's mad at you because he just lost an inch of penis somewhere. All right, that's a considerable amount to lose. All right, so then the story goes, okay, I know this is weird. You think. Yeah, this is weird. I love how you know it's weird. And instead of just leaving that between you and your boyfriend, you're like, I should tell strangers on the internet. Okay, I know this is weird, but hear me out. I really need advice. I told him his penis is perfect because it is. Like, it's the most satisfying penis I've ever had in my entire life. I will never find another one like this. I told him all of this, how perfectly it fits in me, etc., etc. First off, gross. All right, calm down. We don't need to know how it fits in. That is not relevant to the story at all. It's not. That's just not. You just typed words there that were gross for me to read to people. It's disgusting. Secondly, it's the most satisfying penis you've ever had. What is this, a Goldilocks situation? Right? That means that you've tried other ones that were too big. That means you tried other ones that were too small. And you're like, don't like this either. And then you found your boyfriend's and you're like, this is perfect. You said, I will never find another one like it. There's 7 billion people in this world. Assuming that half of them are men, there's 3.5 billion other penises in the world. There's only so many different designs that God can do with penises. There's not 3.5 billion variations. What I'm trying to say is your boyfriend definitely has a penis doppelganger out there. I'm not telling you to go look at 3.5 billion other wieners to figure out which one it is, but I'm telling you, there's other ones like it. If you think about it, more than one shoe would have fit Cinderella. He insisted it's bigger when he's really hard. I regret reading this, which I believe him because I've seen it like that, and it's definitely, all caps, definitely bigger. So I didn't think anything of it and said it didn't matter. I don't know what to do to make him feel better about himself. Stop measuring his penis. I feel like that's a great place to start. What do? I've tried everything, but he's just not talking to me as much. Any advice? Yes, I've got a few pieces of advice. First off, never measure your boyfriend's penis again. Actually, remeasure your boyfriend's penis. When you measured it, did you measure from the top? All right, because if you measured from the top, everyone knows, rookie mistake, I found the inch. All right, I found the inch. You got to measure from the bottom. All right, you got to measure from the bottom and you got to push the ruler back a little bit so that way you get the maximum size that you can. All right, measuring from the top, that's an idiot move. That's a bad idea. No one's winning in that situation. You have to measure from the bottom. That way, it looks bigger. You feel better about yourself. What you're going to do is you're going to measure from the bottom and you're going to shove that ruler so far back into him. He's going to think that you're trying to stab him with the ruler. That's what I'm trying. Like, you're going to push that ruler so far back. All right, it's going to feel like you're trying to plug a hole in a dam to save a city from flooding. You're going to push that so far back, you're going to gain him 2 inches. And then you're going to be really surprised when you do him. Like, oh my God, 8.5 inches? Look at you, big boy. All right, you're going to make him feel good about himself. Also, you could have just lied. You knew what the number was. You knew he wanted to hear 6.5. Just tell him 6.5. All right? Don't let him see the ruler. You said that you measured his penis because it was really hot to you. You're the first woman to ever get turned on by math. What were you doing? Were you just sitting in algebra class all wet? Just all the time, like, I'll solve for X. I've read some comments and a lot of comments asked if he gained weight. Because according to multiple people in the comment section, And guys, you are not going to want to hear this, but it apparently is proven. For every 50 pounds of weight you gain, you lose half an inch of your penis. You think you don't like hearing that news? How do you think I felt when I realized that I was only 200 pounds away from having an innie? That's not good news. If that isn't motivation to eat a salad every once in a while, I don't know what is. If I lose 50 pounds, will I gain half an inch? Huh. That is good. Then all that's good news. There's your advice. Yeah, that's what you're going to do. You are going to remeasure from the bottom, and then you're never going to measure another man's penis in your life ever again after that whatsoever. No exceptions at all. Also, you're going to take him to his favorite restaurant, and then you're going to take him home, and you're going to blow him. All right? That's the only thing that's going to save this relationship. I promise you that much. So there you go. I solved this one. Also, if you've ever measured, not men, because I know you guys have, women, if you've ever measured your man's penis before, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Tell me what your experience was like, because I'm really interested now to see if other people are having the same issue. Until then, join us next week when we solve the internet again. My name's been Derrick. You guys have been awesome.